Could the delay of Batman 2 be linked to something much bigger for Batman's future in the DCU? The film has been pushed back to 2027, but what James Gunn himself has revealed some interesting details about this delay that might change the way we see The Dark Knight. Let's explore what's really behind this rescheduling and what it could mean for the future of the DC universe. Hey everyone, welcome to the Luso channel. I'm Paulo, and today we have something very important to talk about. The Batman 2 has been postponed, and the reason may go beyond what we expect. James Gunn has explained part of the reason, but what about the impact of the delay? It could be deeper than we think. In this video, I'll explore what this delay really means for the Batman and the DCU, and also we'll speculate on how it could change the path of this franchise. So, grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let's dive into this breakdown.
Take it easy, sweetheart.
To start, the main news. According to the headline, DC Studios has delayed The Batman 2 by almost a year. The film, which was originally scheduled for 2026, will now arrive in cinemas in 2027. And before you ask, the reason isn't because of problems during filming, because in fact production hasn't even started yet, and this delay has left many fans frustrated, especially those who were excited about the success of Matt Reeves' first film and the Penguin series, which further expanded the Batman universe. This delay raises questions about how DC Studios is prioritizing the DCU project, and it seems the studio is aligning schedules to ensure each release has the maximum impact. Maybe this means more careful planning, but it also creates doubts about how the Batman 2 fits into the overall studio's strategy. Speaking of the Penguin series, it's already offering hints about what we can expect in Gotham's future, and the focus on the Penguin's rise and Gotham's underworld could serve as the perfect introduction to the events of the Batman 2. Now, let's get into the key point. James Gunn, which is the co-leader at this moment of the DCU, took to the threads to clarify the situation, and what he said, I quote, "Yes, it's true. The only reason for the delay is that there is still no complete script. Matt is committed to making the best film possible, and no one can predict exactly how long it will take to write a script," which is a bump. So the delay has nothing to do with internal problems, but with the team's dedication to creating something really special. Gunn also explained that once the script is ready, it will take about 2 years for pre-production, filming and post-production, so a lot of time. But why does this matter? Because DC is in a moment of reborn, and every film needs to carry a huge weight to ensure the success of the franchise. Gunn and Safran want to avoid the mistakes of the past, while delivering stories with impeccable cinematic quality. This transparency from Gunn, a commitment to keeping fans informed, something we haven't always seen in big Hollywood productions, which is kind of a blessing at this moment. Now let's speculate a bit. This delay raises interesting question: are James Gunn and Peter Safran considering integrating Matt Reeves' Batman into the new DCU? We don't have official confirmation, but rumors suggest that Gunn is eyeing this possibility. If this happens, it could completely change the dynamic of the character within the DC cinematic universe, and for example, integrating Robert Pattinson's Batman into a shared universe could open doors for interactions with other heroes, like Wonder Woman or even David Coswell's Superman. However, this also brings challenge, as Reeves' dark and more realistic tone might not perfectly align with the more traditional approach of DCU films. On the other hand, there is a possibility that Matt Reeves' Batman remains isolated, like in a Elseworlds universe within this DC multiverse. This approach would allow Reeves to continue to explore intimate stories focused on Gotham without needing to align with other films' events. This isolation, however, could be strategic. By keeping Reeves' version independent, DC Studios could explore multiple narrative paths without compromising the tone or continuity of other projects. Now, I think there is two major issues that arise with these approaches. First, if Pattinson's Batman is integrated into the DCU, it could dilute the unique and noir vision that Matt Reeves has presented so far. Both the first film and the Penguin series have their own identity, which could be compromised if the characters need to align with a broader universe, which will be potential less dark. The second problem I see is there's a risk of confusion for the general audience. We are kinda used to this, so as a fans who follow the nerd universe, we can distinguish between different versions of the characters and the universes, but the more casual audience might not realize that Pattinson's Batman is separate from the Batman in the Brave and the Bold film. This lack of clarity could negatively affect the reception of both projects, something we don't want. And let's not forget that the Brave and the Bold movie has also been delayed and doesn't even have a set release date yet. This only fuels more rumors and uncertainties about the character's future in the cinema. With the delay, the question arises, what could Matt Reeves be preparing to justify all this time?
That's all that's left.
The first film gave us a younger Batman, still finding his place in Gotham, and dealing with corruption and facing the Riddler as the main antagonist. We already know that the Penguin, the spin-off of the series, is expanding this universe, but what about the second film? There are rumors that the main villain could be the Court of Owls, or even a modern adaptation of Hush, and we have seen Easter eggs for both of them. On the other hand, and speaking of Penguin, we have Osgood himself, who, as we saw at the end of the series, is now the powerful kingpin of Gotham, controlling the streets. And I have a theory that he might run for mayor of Gotham. I have a video about that, so I'm gonna leave that in the description below. But this could also set him up for a confrontation with Batman, especially after we saw the bat signal activate as the final scene of the series, which was amazing. All these choices will be perfect for exploring themes of loss, revenge and morality, which Reeves explored in the first film and in the series. Additionally, we could see more of Bruce Wayne's growth as a public figure, something that was lacking in the first film, but it is crucial for balancing his dual identity as Batman. Another interesting point is how Gotham might evolve in this new chapter. Reeves made sure to show a city and chaos, and now we could see if Bruce will use his resources to build up the city, or will the focus remain on his personal struggles. With the extra time, Reeves could also develop a more complex narrative, involving multiple villains or a more interconnected with the other spin-offs. Adding more layers to the story could also make this film a defining moment in the franchise. At the end of the day, despite the wait, it seems that both Matt Reeves and James Gunn are committed to delivering a film that does justice to the Batman's legacy. And for those who haven't seen it yet, the Penguin series is still available at Max and help keeps the hype going until 2027. This delay also gives us something positive, which is time to speculate, discuss theories, and prepare for what promised to be one of the biggest cinematic experiences in the DC universe. So with that, what do you think about this delay? Do you think it's worth the extra time for a perfect script, or should Matt Reeves' Batman stay separate from the DCU? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to know what you think. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any news here on Luso. Follow me on X and Instagram, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.